Welcome to In the Kitchen with Dinah. Today, we're making lemon bars.
Someone's in the kitchen with Dinah. Someone's in the kitchen, I know. Someone's in the kitchen with Dinah. Gonna taste good, I know.
I thought I'd bring you along to show you how to make the most delicious lemon bars. I've got a special treat tomorrow to take to work. We got a birthday, and this is what Taylor wanted to have, so I'm going to show you how to make them so she can make them after she eats them. So it's a very basic shortbread crust. We're going to start with 1 cup of flour. And we have a 1/4 cup of powdered sugar. Gives that a little sweetness there to the crust. Then we got a 1/2 cup of soft butter. All right, and then you're just gonna give it a mix. You can do this by hand if you want. I just use my hand mixer because it's so fast. And all of a sudden, it turns into dough. Okay. So you want it to look like, I don't know, peas, so it sticks together real nice. All right, so I have, your oven should be preheating to 350 degrees, and this recipe makes an 8 by 8. And I've taken parchment and I've just tucked it and then I folded it in the corners so that you can lift these out and cut them really pretty, and then we're gonna sprinkle them. In the morning, we're gonna sprinkle them. I'm gonna be back and show you how to get them out. So we're just gonna take the dough, put it in here. I kind of crumble it everywhere because it gets it even. And I just take my hand, I'm gonna just pat it down.
Does that smell like butter, Papa?
You love butter, don't you? You're the color of butter. Guess you are what you eat, huh?
He wishes.
I'm glad I'm not what I eat. I'd be a honey mustard chicken burger. And if you haven't seen that video, go check it out because I grilled that marinated chicken I showed you how to make, and it was amazing. I put white cheddar and sauteed some mushrooms on it, put some honey mustard and mayonnaise on our bun. We ate it on a brioche and it was amazing.
I approve.
My only sad thing is I only made 2 and I should have made more. All right, that feels pretty even. And this does not have to be perfect. It can be all full of your little fingerprints. So we are gonna bake this at 350 for about 15 minutes. And when this is baking, we're gonna get our lemon custard together. All right, so I washed my hands off. So in the same bowl, this is even 1 bowl, I'm gonna use the same mixer, so I'm not even gonna wash them off. We want some lemon zest. So I found these most beautiful lemons at the grocery store, and if you don't have a microplane, you're gonna want to get one. We need a whole teaspoon. It's late, I've had a long day. It's a whole tablespoon of zest. So just use your microplane, get a tablespoon. It might take more than 1 lemon depending on the size. Oh, this smells so good.
Wow, that does smell good.
Now, if you don't want to do it this way, you can also do it this way. I just find it easier to do it the other way. Probably because I can see the lemon. I feel like I'm doing a pedicure on this egg or something. I have to say I'm bringing you along for a real treat because I usually don't shoot a video after I worked a 10-hour day, but here we are. So I'm sure maybe the bloopers might be extra great. Make sure you watch till the end.
We'll find out.
All right, so there was 1 big lemon. I'm gonna do a little bit more because I'm gonna cut these lemons. We're gonna juice them anyway. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. So we're gonna set this to the side. Now we need a 1/2 cup of lemon juice. See how much lemon juice we get off. These are so beautiful.
They are beautiful. They're not like.
Not the little scrawny ones we usually get up here in the winter.
Yeah, they're nice.
Spring and wonderful. Oh, it smells so good. This is a workout.
Yeah, it is.
Let's see how much we got here. This is definitely a time that you want to make sure you measure it even after you've juiced all your lemons. So I've got a little bit left in there. I'll probably make just some lemon water with that. Okay, so we've got our tablespoon of lemon zest, our half a cup of lemon juice. And you know what? I've got seeds in there. Amazing.
Oh, no.
They're so little they went right through the hole.
That's new.
It is new. I think that looks good. All right. So now we need 3 eggs to this. Since it is a custard. Then we're going to add some sugar to this to make everything delicious. Those are beautiful. Okay, let's get 1.5 cups of sugar and 1/2 cup of flour in here. All right, so in the same bowl with the same mixer, so you have still got the cookies on the mixing bowl. It's all fine. Just whip this up, make our souffle. Now I have made this with gluten-free flour and it turns out just as delicious. I'm gonna stop that and scrape my bowl just a tiny bit. Lemon zest kind of went everywhere. All right, that is mixed pretty well. I've got about 8 minutes left on my crust. And as soon as the crust is out, I will be back because we're gonna put the lemon custard mixture on that hot crust and bake it for another ½ hour. So we will see you in about 8 minutes. All right, so I do these super duper easy. Remember we mixed up our lemon custard mixture. I pull out my oven rack and see how nice and beautiful and golden brown that is. That's just exactly what you want it to look like. I have this right here. I'm gonna just give it a swizzle. Oh gee, I don't know if I can do this, babe. I need to be where you are.
Hands.
Switch me, I can't.
Switch hands.
Ooh,
Switch hands.
offhand. I'm just gonna pour it right in the hot crust. I've never done this on camera, so bear with me here, y'all. I think we have success. All right, and then you're gonna very carefully scoot it back in the oven. Boop. Okay, and then we're gonna bake this for 25 more minutes. Okay, that's it, that's the magic. All right, here we go. See if they take the jiggle test. They look great. Now you don't want to get them any browner than this, and if I jiggle it, they don't jiggle, and that's exactly what you want. You can see it's puffed around the edges. Poof. Okay, so you can see they're puffed nicely around the edges. The top is not browned. Sometimes if you bake them too long, it gets brown and it really gets tough. So you want to be careful of that. So these are going to sit here on my counter overnight, and I'll be back in the morning when I about walk out the door to go to work. We're going to take them out because they need to cool completely before you cut them. And I would say cool, minimum of an hour, because you really want the lemon curd to set up so that you can cut them. We're gonna dust them in beautiful powdered sugar, and I'll show you how to do that. So I will see you guys in the morning. Well, good morning and welcome back. Our lemon bars have sat all night and they're beautiful. They've cooled off. So I'm just gonna pick them right up out of the pan. You're gonna peel back that parchment paper. Make sure you have a super sharp knife. This is one of the beauties of making these with parchment paper. So you're gonna get some clean cuts. So I have a little tiny sieve and I've got my powdered sugar here. We're gonna dust them. Just scoop a little up and then I just make them beautiful. And you really don't wanna dust them with powdered sugar until you're ready to serve them because that powdered sugar gets absorbed into that top layer. And if it does, you can just add more. I like a pretty generous snow-topped lemon bar. All right, there we go. All right, so I got a sharp knife. I'm probably gonna do at least 16, so let's cut it in half. Make sure you get all the way down through that shortbread crust. Have a paper towel.
Yeah, absolutely. Clean cuts are beautiful.
Clean cuts are beautiful cuts, and that requires a clean knife. So every cut, I just wipe off my knife and keep it clean. Then I'm just gonna go in quarters after I halved it. This is a trick with cheesecake too, is just keep your knife clean. Or any cake you want clean cuts on. All right, now I'm just gonna flip it and do it again. And really, you can make these in any shape. I've seen them in triangles, is super cute, especially on dessert plate. That's what I did for weddings. Today, we're just gonna do squares. And I can't cut straight, but I never have been able to cut straight. They're straight, they're just not perpendicular or whatever, you right?
They're parallel.
They're parallel. Well,
Actual thing. That's
it's
funny.
all good.
Hey, it tastes lemony and delicious. That's all that matters.
They're homemade, hand cut.
Yes, exactly.
All of them are distinct and unique. Let me grab.
Amish quilt, you made a mistake on purpose, right?
I thought that was the Indian woven ones, but. All right, I'm gonna pull one out and show you guys how beautiful these are. Look at that wonderful little bit of crust, and you got that delicious lemon on top, and then we're just gonna plate them up. Delicious, yummy. And I know Taylor's gonna be so excited to have these for her birthday treat. I think fingers work better. They're so pretty, so beautiful, and they smell so delicious. Look at how pretty these are. You can serve them on whatever kind of platter you want. You could stick them on the 3-tiered dessert trays. But thank you for joining me in my kitchen today. I'm so glad you did. I hope that you learned how to make these delicious lemon bars. I hope you try them and serve them for a party or even just for your family because you love them. You guys have a great day, and I'll see you next time.
Front camera part 1.
Lemon bars! Jiggle!
Oh, wow. I didn't know you could juggle.
I can't.
Yeah, you can juggle things at work, not fruit.
No fruit.
I have to call Mr. Flame Hopper for fruit.
Although,
You can't juggle. Look at that.
I can't. I only can juggle life, but not fruit.
Oh, you got a snack.
You did get a snack.
Gonna taste good, I know.